Yo, what's up guys? It's Vorted. I play FFA all day every day, and today I got a new video for you guys. So in this video, it's going to be a big update video. So I'm going to talk about two things today in this video. I'm going to talk about why I left PSYQO, which is the team that I was in. And then the second thing is I'm going to talk about starting a new free-for-all community team. So why I left PSYQO. I decided to leave PSYQO not because I was kicked or anything, and I really appreciate the leaders and everyone that gave me a chance in this team. Just throwing that out there. Nothing against them. It's all on my own accord is why I left. Why I left is just because I wanted to focus more on my channel, and I know it sounds funny because it's like, oh, you can just upload clips to the team and stuff. It didn't seem too right for me to be taking up a spot on the team if I'm not gonna be like participating in the team. What I mean by that is on the team you have, you know, the team chat, and you're required to like talk in the team chat. I haven't talked in the team chat in quite a long time, a couple months at least. And when you do something like that, it's like there are a lot of people out there that are grinding every day, especially on the new Call of Duties. When I'm playing Black Ops 2 all the time, and that's because that's what my fans want, and that's what, you know, everyone just seems to enjoy more than the new Call of Duties. And that's why I'm doing it. I mean, because I'm nothing without you guys, as I've said before. And that's why I'm playing Black Ops 2 all the time. I mean, I could be playing the new Call of Duty and hitting clips. You know, Black Ops 2, especially like free-for-all, the standards are so high. It's very hard to hit those kind of clips, especially for, you know, a team tosh. And then, of course, with free-for-all, the standards, if people don't play free-for-all, they don't know what the standards are. I mean, I don't really know what the standards are either. I just use what's cool. But for teams, someone sees a, hang on. Oh, man. Someone sees a quad head, let's say, on free-for-all, which is a very, very good clip. But then they see a 6-on spawn trap, hard scope, TDM clip or something, and they think that's so much more impressive than a simple, I mean, like a quad head. And you're like spinning around and getting all your shots, and then they think that the 6-on is so much better. So it's so hard for free-for-all players, in my mind, to upload enough clips that the editors and the leaders, maybe they don't know as much about free-for-all. I'm not saying the PSYQO leaders did. That's a disclaimer. I'm just saying, in case someone was just like, wow, he's got a quad ×2, why use that when this guy's got a 5-on ×3 spawn kill? So that's why it's so hard to even hit good enough clips to be even considered into montages and team tages. So that's why I decided to leave. Not because I couldn't hit those clips, which I can. It just takes a lot longer. There's a lot of people out there that are just grinding every day on the TDM and domination, grinding for clips, and I'm just taking up a spot as a free-for-all player. I know my logic is a little weird right now when it comes to that, and it probably doesn't make sense to a lot of people. You know, I'm in a team, but then it's like I'm really not in the team because I'm not really contributing to the team. I'm not talking in team chat. I'm not, you know, I'm just not being a team player, and that's when it comes to be just like, that's why I only play free-for-all. Anyway, that is the big update of why I now have, you know, back to my normal gamer tag, is because I have decided to leave PSYQO. Second thing I want to talk about is I know it's really funny. Okay, here we go. We're contradicting yourself all over the place, aren't you? I am going to be creating a new free-for-all Call of Duty montage team. The only team I'm a part of is free-for-all Origin, which I'm a part of that because it is very prestigious. It's like the #1 free-for-all subscribed team on YouTube. At least I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one. And that's why, I mean, because that is very prestigious. I mean, there's so many insane players on that, and I'm just happy to be a part of that team as well. Not saying PSYQO was a bad team and they didn't have good players, but it's like free-for-all is my thing, and when there's the #1 free-for-all team and they ask me to join, I'm gonna say yes, and that's why I'm still in free-for-all Origin. But I'm going to be creating my own little team. I know I kind of started this before. I created a little team called FFA Fam, and it was just a couple of my close friends. But this is what I want for this new team I'm creating. I don't know what I'm gonna call the name of the team yet. I'll have to come up with that later. But what I want it to be is just a massive free-for-all team. Not trying to take away from the other free-for-all teams out there, but basically maybe like a stepping stone to one of those teams. Maybe those teams can see this team I'm gonna create and see some of the players maybe and be, oh no way, did this guy hit?
He's hit.
Let's see.
Okay.
Oh. 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 Okay, that was a very weird trick shot. A good distance, I guess, but that was, I don't know what he was doing. So instead of them trying to go out and recruit and look for players, they can just be like, oh, let me look at this team that Vorted created, and maybe there's some people in there. I'm not saying I'm going to have the craziest free-for-all players ever, but I just want to give those people that play free-for-all all the time a chance to show their clips. You know, we'll make montages, we'll make weektages, we'll make, you know, crazy best of montages, we'll have introducings, we'll have all the stuff as like a normal team. The only difference would be I'm not going to pay editors for this because it's not going to be any massive thing right now. If it does get to that later on down the road, then we'll talk about maybe, you know, paying some editors or finding editors. But for right now, as far as the team goes, it's just going to be on my own personal channel, kind of like the Free For All fam was. And that's just because we don't have any fan base or foundation or anything yet for this team. Now, if later on down the road, 5, 6, you know, a year later, whatever, if it does start, you know, blowing up or whatever, we will make another channel just for that and put all the uploads that we uploaded throughout my channel about this team on that channel. Going forward with this, I'm going to be quote unquote the founder, the creator. I will maybe pick a captain or two to help me recruit players and help me see other players and just help spread the word, maybe help look at recruitment challenge responses that we're gonna do. But I kind of just want to start hyping this up because we still haven't even found a name for this team. And you know, once we find the name and once we start getting a little organized of maybe the style, like are we gonna upload once a week, maybe like best clips, we're gonna do a recruitment challenge, what's it gonna be called, where is it, once we figure out all the details, I'll make another video. Hope you guys are excited for that, and I'm just gonna put one disclaimer out here right now. When we do make an RC, and it'll be like 2 weeks long, we'll figure out all the details, but once we make the RC, since I'm not that big in the community, and you know, I might only have a couple people going for the RC, if the responses are not as good as I would like, then we will just keep looking. We're not gonna be like, oh, we only had 2 responses, we're just gonna take those 2 people. We're gonna keep looking until we actually get good, decent players. So I know that sounds a little harsh because it is just a team that's starting right now. We have no credibility, we have no anything. But, you know, if you're gonna wanna be in bigger teams and bigger, maybe free-for-all teams and maybe get to free-for-all Origins one day, or whatever your dream is, you can't really join a team if you're just hitting like split triple headshots on easy maps. That's why I really want to recruit as good of players as I can that aren't really in any teams right now. It'll start, you know, sparking that interest in your channel and your clips, and maybe more people will want to watch you, and that'll get more people wanting to watch the new free-for-all team I'm gonna make, and that's gonna, you know, it's a whole spiral effect to it. So this video is probably pretty long. Just a very quick summary right now is I left PSYQO, and basic reason is I didn't want to take up a spot on the team when there's other players that are grinding so hard, and I am sitting there going for, oh my god, that would have actually been insane. And I'm sitting there playing Black Ops 2, just trying to make videos for my fans, and there's people out there just grinding to get in teams. So that's why I left. And then the second thing I talked about was I'm creating a new team. It's going to be a free-for-all community montage team. Not community, you will be part of the team, but Oh my god. If I hit a quad from that guy jumping off, that'd actually be really funny. But it's not a community, because a community is just like everyone send clips in. You will be part of this team, but it'd just be like any other free-for-all team. You won't need to change your gamer tag. You won't need to do all that stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.
Oh no, I think I'm catching feelings and I don't know if this is empathy or feel. Just hold on. Remember why you said this was a lie.